Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the TCU versus Clemson college basketball matchup on Saturday, December 9th, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks every day, and when you do as many free picks as we do, you're gonna like some more than others, and those are the ones we put under the premium picks tab at pickdawgz.com. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, text that number that you see on the screen. Not available on the website, so you got to text that number. But let's get to this one. TCU taking on Clemson. TCU, perfect 7-0 on the season. Clemson, 8-0 on the season, but not all 7-0s and 8-0s are created equal. I think what we've seen from TCU in recent years and in general is that, they seem to run up these big out-of-conference win totals, and then they get into conference, and then, they play in a very tough conference. So that's what really all comes down to, because when you look at the out-of-conference schedule for TCU, it's just not good enough, to really stand up, at least not this year, especially. You look at their matchups: Southern, Nebraska, Omaha, Texas, Rio Grande Valley, Mississippi Valley State, the worst team, right? Alcorn State, Houston Christian, and Georgetown. Not a good team in the bunch. I don't think there's a team even with a winning record in the bunch there. Meanwhile, when we look at Clemson's schedule and what they've done to get to their 8-0, wins over a good South Carolina team, win over Pitt, win over Alabama, win over Boise State, win over UAB, win over Davidson. Basically, not even close when it comes to strength of schedule here, and that is something that, like I said, is typical of these TCU teams throughout the years. When we look at Clemson, still playing against that tough schedule, still shooting the basketball 41% from beyond the arc, and that is how you remain undefeated at this point in the season, is by hitting at that alarming rate. 47.8% in all their shots from beyond the arc. I mean, you take, TCU, for instance, when it comes to defending the three, teams shoot 35.2%. That's with that pathetic schedule that I just mentioned. So, like I said, I think that the Frogs, well, generally, we've seen some great players on their teams throughout the years and some great play. And, I mean, when you look at their offensive numbers, shooting 53.5%, shooting 33.8% from beyond the arc. And Clemson, you say, well, the team shoot 33.7% from beyond the arc against them, and teams shooting 40.3% from the floor, which is actually pretty good defensively. Not all records here are created equal. I mean, that is really what it all comes down to. And I think, for me, while I think the Big 12 is a great conference, and I think, TCU probably going to make some noise, at least they'll have some shots at some of the big teams. But I'll tell you, scheduling those soft out-of-conference schedules, it just doesn't inspire me. I'm going to take Clemson, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com, 100% free, and they'll tell you how often historically each of the bets on the board today have hit, putting you in the most favorable bets today.